For our last story tonight, let's talk about some of the most bizarre food combinations, and one of them happens to be Coke and pickle juice. Pop star Dua Lipa, I'm sure you've heard about her, I'm sure you have grooved to some of her pop songs as well, is now going all over the internet, and she's gone viral as she shares this bizarre recipe with us. What is Dua Lipa doing exactly, and why is she even doing it to us? Now don't get me wrong, viewers, I am certainly not an expert on Diet Coke. I only drink coffee. After all, it is the official beverage of our industry of media and news. And I drink no less than half a gallon of the stuff each and every day. Is this a good idea? Well, I don't really know, and probably I don't even care. Additionally, as a woman whose tastes are more hardcore punk than pop, I also don't know how much Dua Lipa knows about this. So when my editor called me to say Dua Lipa is putting jalapeno and pickle juice into Diet Coke, I thought she was probably having a stroke or perhaps had been kidnapped and was trying to send me some sort of a secret message from the trunk of a Toyota Camry. But nope, there's actual video evidence of Dua Lipa making this bizarre cocktail and enjoying it as well, and it is going viral now all over social media. At first, I balked at the seemingly unholy concoction. This unholy concoction, why would anyone, much less a talented woman with impeccable taste, sully a magnificent cup of Diet Coke in such a violent, vinegar-soaked manner? But even I thought Diet Coke tastes perfectly perfect on its own. I do admit, it's occasionally nice to have one with a squeeze of fresh citrus juice like lemon or maybe lime. Maybe Dua Lipa's splashes of acidity from surprising sources had some sort of merit. There was only one way to find out, and that was by making Dua Lipa's Diet Coke for myself. Dua Lipa's viral drink, illustrated in this TikTok video which I am about to play for you, starts with a glass of Diet Coke over ice. Next, she adds some of the briny liquid from a container of pickles and then does the same with a container of pickled jalapenos. Dua doesn't measure, but I'm estimating it is no more than a tablespoon of each. She also adds a few pickles and jalapeno slices for garnishing. Though pickle juice sounds like a weird addition, it's commonly used in cocktails like Bloody Marys, and it's also a great source of electrolytes if in case you find yourself dehydrated and out of Pedialyte or Gatorade. It's a fine drink, it's a fine thing to drink, I guess, if you are in the mood for something that tastes probably like pickles. But how does it actually taste? Dua Lipa's Diet Coke drink is not horrible, but it is also not good. It tastes like Diet Coke but with a bit of spicy pickle flavored vinegar that isn't exactly sure how it ended up there or what it's supposed to be doing there. Is it curing a hangover? Is the pickle juice on a spiritual quest and trying to push itself outside of its comfort zone? Well, I have no answers so far. Dua Lipa has given us none either. This is a mystery that might haunt us for the rest of our lives. Take a look.
Jalapeno juice, or as white people like to call it, jalapenos. Give it a little Dua Lipa mix. Here we go. Time to try this out and see if it's as good as people say it is. No. I don't know how, but it works. It's sweet, salty, and has a little bit of heat. Share this with anyone that loves pickles because they're going to go crazy over the recipe. What on earth was I just sent? And yes, that's Dua Lipa. She takes Diet Coke, pickle juice, jalapeno juice, mixes it up, and apparently she likes it. She likes it a lot. I trust her music to save me from a heartache any day, but I don't know about this, so we gotta try it out. Fill up our glass with ice. Now we're gonna fill a majority of this up with Coke Zero. The reason I'm not using Diet Coke is because I think it tastes like someone squashed a bug and mixed it in there. Let's add in our pickle juice. I feel like this is the drink that strippers use to replenish after a long night of dancing. Almost like this is their game day Gatorade that they drink on the bench. Hit this with jalapeno juice, or as white people like to call it, jalapenos. Give it a little Dua Lipa mix. Here we go. Time to try this out and see if it's as good as people say it is.
कोई सांप्रदायिक दंगा हो नहीं रहा है।
No. I don't know how, but it works. It's sweet, salty, and has a little bit of heat. Share this with anyone that loves pickles because they're gonna go crazy over the recipe.
Meanwhile, celebrity chef Gordon Ramsay hated Dua Lipa's Diet Coke recipe so much that he spit it out in his taste test video. These are the taste test videos which he's pretty much famous for on his own YouTube channel, and he keeps releasing every once in a while, which was pretty disappointing to watch. Now these taste test videos of Gordon Ramsay, he posts them every so often. And this time he posted one on Dua Lipa's special Diet Coke recipe with the pickles and the jalapenos in it. I had the decency to drink half a glass before I decided that, yes, this beverage is quite an abomination. But maybe I am made of a stronger stuff than Gordon Ramsay is, because after his spit take, Ramsay leaned over, began hacking up the drink like he was dying and screamed, "Dua Lipa, for God's sake, girl, you'll ruin your vocal cords." That's what he screams in that taste test video. Well, he has since then posted other TikTok videos, so we can safely assume that Dua Lipa's Diet Coke drink or the Diet Coke recipe did not in fact kill him. The pop star replied by commenting, "Gordon, you are getting lost in the sauce." So, which is quite another thing happening here. Now, I don't exactly know what it means. I don't quite exactly understand the joke. Maybe these two have a private sauce-based joke or a relationship going on. Well, I'm not sure, but we'll be sure of one thing. We'll be sure to post you on updates on this bizarre food combination which Dua Lipa has come up with. Watch this video.
And a couple pickles, and then some jalapeno sauce. Everyone's staring at me. Give it a little mix up. Do you want to try?
Okay, here goes. Seriously? Dua Lipa, for God's sake, girl! You'll ruin your vocal cords!
Random drink combo, and she's obsessed with it. Even Gordon Ramsay gave it a shot, and his reaction was everything.
Step one, Diet Coke, and then pickle juice, then a couple pickles, and then some jalapeno sauce. Everyone.